Hello guys, I'll be solving today's daily problem, that is number of substrings containing all three characters. So we have been given a string S and we have to return number of substrings that contain at least one occurrence of all these character A, B and C. So basically what would be such a substring? For example, if I just open xKelly I'll paste my substring. For example, this substring is there. Okay, so we have this substring. I'll erase this. Okay. Oh no, shit, yeah. Okay, so this is our substring. So only A is there, only A is there, only A is there. C is there, B is there. So this is a substring which contains both A, B and C. Now this is also a substring which contains both A, B and C, and this is also a substring which contains both A, B and C. So basically answer would be 3. Now how do we track this? The first idea would be like to create a nested for loop to do this, but the constraints are very high, that is 5 into 10 to the power 4, so we'll not be able to do so. So the second thing that comes to our mind when it is about substrings and hashing, the thing is sliding window, and even in the topic section it is said hash table and sliding window. So I'll be implementing a 2-pointer sliding window and making a map that will contain the frequency of A, B and C, and through it I'll simply count the number of substrings. Now this is a bit of a intuitive thing that I'll explain you later on. So I've made the size, that is n, and I've made a left pointer, and I'll also make an answer, that is the number of substrings for counting, and I'll make a right pointer that will start at 0 and right less than n and right plus plus. So this is like basic sliding window, and I have to make a map, that is an ordered map that will be storing frequency, and now character and int. Why character and int? Because string has characters and we have to store the frequency of characters. And the first step would be like insertion. So we'll increase the frequency, that is MP of S of right. So this is basically this is like basically insertion, basically right shifting. There is like a normal procedure being followed in all the sliding window questions, that is you move in the right. Now you check the valid condition. What is the valid condition? The valid condition is MP of A should be greater than 0 and MP of B should be greater than 0. I could have simply written MP of A, that also means that it is greater than 0, and MP of C greater than 0. This is our valid condition. So because this says that at least one occurrence should be there of A, B and C, and what I'll do in this case, I'll simply do answer plus is equals to n minus right. Why did I do so? I'll explain you this with the help of first example, why this works, and I'll paste this here. For example, I'll erase all the random stuff. Okay, so initially our left is on 0, our right is also on 0. So, and here is our map. Okay, so we come to the first character, that is A. Then what will happen? A's frequency would be 1. Okay, now we come to B. Now B's frequency is also is equals to 1. Now we come to the third character, C. Now C's frequency is also is equals to 1. Now when you have all the characters A, B, C frequency greater than 0, now this condition is true. Now we have to do answer plus is equals to n minus right. That is, right is on this character, that is 2. And what is n? N is this. So basically length is 3, 3, 6. So our n is 6. So how many substrings do we have made? The first substring is ABC. The second substring is ABCA. The third substring is ABCAB. And the fourth substring is ABCABC. So our final value that would be added to the answer would be n minus right. So basically 6 minus 2. So 4 would be added. Now what I'll do, I'll shift the left. So before shifting, I'll reduce the value. So MP of S of left minus, I'll subtract this. For example, if I'm shifting, our left was currently here. Now I'm shifting to B. So what I'll do, I'll reduce the frequency of A. Now frequency of A would be 0. So this is I'm doing, and I'll do left plus plus. Simply I've did left plus plus, and we can return answer. But we'll encounter a case, that is the third case. For example, A, B and C. So like after ending the loop, we have to make one more case, that is if this condition is true even after like ending of the loop. If this condition is true, we have to again do answer plus is equals to n minus right for the last line. This condition is usually if the condition is true even after ending the loop. So yeah, this should run. This was our right shifting, basically insertion or insertion. This was the condition, and this is left shifting. Okay, now I'll run this. What is wrong? Okay, so basically we don't know the value of right now, so that is the problem. So we'll simply add 1. Yeah, we'll simply add 1, we'll not add right. And this should run, I think so. Okay, and yes, this runs. I'll also analyze this. Yeah, the suggested approach was sliding window and 2 pointers, and the current is sliding window and hash table. And yeah, the current complexity is same to the suggested complexity, and like everything is good. Thank you.